Hello everyone, my name is Paul and today I have a review for you of this guy, the DJI Mavic Pro. Check it out.
Listen.
So first of all, what is this? It's a drone. A flying camera, so to speak, with a gimbal on it. The camera is capable of 4K footage at 30 FPS, and well, let me just start off with this thing is absolutely fantastic. If you're like me and you want something capable of taking aerial videos and photos, but still want to travel light, well, then this is absolutely perfect for you. This is it. It's folded up, and you fold out the wings like this, and the back ones fold down and out, and there you go. That is the entire drone. Well, deployed, really. Before you fly though, make sure you take this off. It's a protective dome cover for the camera, and this is very important to remove. It's a gimbal cover or a support for when you have it packed down and you're out and about traveling, so you don't damage the gimbal. But when you're flying, you need to take that off before you start the drone. The battery is located on top, and it's easily removable, just like that. And it clicks back into place. You can press the button once to see how much battery is left in it. There's 4 LEDs. This is at roughly 75% charge. You turn it on by pressing once and then holding it down again until the back LEDs here starts blinking. Then you know it's turned on. It'll then auto calibrate the gimbal and you're ready for flying, pretty much. Apart from this, you also get this, the remote control. You fold out the antennas, just like this. And down below, you have 2 clamps where you attach your mobile phone. It's a bit fiddly with this phone because it's huge. It's a 6-inch phone. It is possible though, so let me see if I can actually do this. On the bottom, on this side, there's a plug, a USB plug, which goes into your phone, like so. And you push it up on the other side, and there you go. You then press once, and then again, and the remote is starting. The recommended way of doing this is first, on your phone, launch the DJI Go app, which is starting right here. Then you turn on the remote, and it says RC connected right there. And then you turn on the drone last. That's because, well, if you turn on the drone first, it might go bananas or something if there's another controller around, which is unlikely, but I mean, to be on the safe side, just follow the recommended guide rules from DJI themselves. And you turn it off by doing the same procedure, and it says shut down. So that's the basics of it. I also got the Fly More combo, which means I got this fella. It's a carrying bag that houses the remote control, the drone, 2 spare batteries, which also comes with the Fly More combo, and you can fit the charger and several accessories on the side, like ND filters. Which brings me on to another point. This thing badly needs ND filters if you want to get cinematic looking footage. Usually when you fly outside, the sun is so powerful that you will have to up the shutter speed to like something along the lines of 1/2000th of a second, which means that you'll get a choppy video. To get the cinematic look, you need something along the lines of 1/50th of a second, but that means your footage will be completely blown out and overexposed. But if you use an ND filter on the camera, that means you can have a shutter speed more along the lines of 1/50th of a second, which means you get the cinematic motion blur and the look that you probably want when making videos. So what else do you get in the Fly More combo? Well, apart from the carrying case, the 2 extra batteries, which means you have 3 in total, you also get a car charger that you can plug into your car, the cigarette lighter, and charge 1 battery while you're on the go. You also get a multi-port charger, which means you can hook up 4 batteries to the same charger. But, and there's one big but here, it only charges 1 at a time. So moving on to the camera itself. The image quality is very, very nice for it being such a small camera. The viewing angle is a bit narrower compared to DJI's other drones like the Phantom 4, which has a more of a wide angle camera. It doesn't bother me though, but it might bother someone. The quality of the video you get out of it depends a lot on your settings, however, and I haven't nailed down the best ones yet. I'm still experimenting. I'll make a video of my settings when I'm happy with them, and I'll share them with you. Right now I'm going back and forth between log footage and non-log footage, which means a standard profile or a log profile, which is a much flatter picture profile. Flying this thing, however, is an absolute joy. It's easy to fly, it's easy to take off and land, it's quick and responsive in the air. The gimbal does an amazing job at keeping the image stable. I've tested it even in sport mode, which makes it go really fast and it's almost scary. Pro tip, if you go to sport mode, make sure you're in a very open area. One thing to keep in mind with this camera, however, is the focus. When you press record, make sure you hit the focus button or press the screen on where you want the focus to be, because otherwise your footage will come out looking soft and out of focus. Because when you start it up, it doesn't focus to infinity like some other DJI drones. When you start filming, make sure you focus the camera, because yeah, you'll get mad at yourself afterwards if you don't. I have a lot of time. Like any camera or any piece of equipment, it takes practice to get good at it, and I'm far from a professional at flying drones or filming with them. I'm working on it though, and it's a lot of fun, so I'm not complaining. Would I recommend this drone to anyone? Hell yes, I am absolutely in love with it. The only drawbacks that I would guess is it's not as powerful as the bigger DJI drones. Well, no wonder. So high winds can be a bit of a problem. I've had it lose connection with the controller a couple of times, which has been quite scary because it sits there and you can't do anything with it. And thankfully it's done a return to home both times, which means it goes back to where it started and lands by itself. Really scary though, because the thing is quite expensive. Another drawback is the update procedures for firmware updates and all of that jazz. I don't know if it's something with my phone or something like that, but it fails to download to my phone 20 times or something like that every time there's a new firmware, so it takes a couple of hours before I'm done with it. Apart from that though, there's nothing to complain about. I am absolutely in love with this drone. I'll be featuring footage from the drone a lot more in future vlogs and videos because I'm getting better at it, and I think I'm reaching a level where it's usable. But I think I will end the review here with one final summary. If you're thinking about a drone and if you want a light, small, portable drone, there is no alternative to this. Get the DJI Mavic Pro, it is fantastic. You won't regret it. I'm Paul, this has been a review. Until next time, take care.